I'm so happy to support the Informer in their 8th annual African American Heritage Tour. Each year they sponsored it and held it at the Ark, and we are so happy to continue supporting their journey in providing a history, a tour to our community. So thank you, Informer, for hosting your event at the Ark Theater, a project of building bridges across the river.
I'm thrilled to be here on the African American Tour today. Bank of America is a proud sponsor of the Informer and their tour. This is our, I believe, 3rd year of sponsoring the tour. We look forward to it every year. The Informer does a great job of enlightening the community about African American things within our region. We're glad to be here. We're really excited to be here and look forward to being here many more years. So thank you. Thank you to the Informer.
It's truly a pleasure to be able to support the African American Heritage Tour. It gives our customers the opportunity to visit sites that are important in African American history. And it's just a pleasure to be a partner and work with the Washington Informer.
So at PEPCO, we're excited to sponsor the African American Heritage Tour. We really appreciate and really value exposing customers to culture and also being able to provide those opportunities so customers can be able to have those experiences. And so it's our honor to be able to sponsor this partnership over and over again.
Washington Gas is invested in the communities that we serve, and we're proud of the efforts of the Washington Informer and their mission to help educate us about our history. So we are so delighted to be here today to support the African American Heritage Tour. I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it, to learning more about my history and to giving back to the community.
Yes, okay. All right, then. We'd love to have you, okay? All right,
How does it make you feel that the Frederick Douglass statue and the Confederate statue is right on the same line, and the Confederates did not want the Confederate statue to come down? The reality that Frederick Douglass in 1818 would be standing right next to a Confederate. Isn't that a reality?
Right.
So to have it as a reality reflected 2018 is real.
enjoying this tour of Harriet Tubman's place. And wonderful, wonderful. Having a nice time. This history is something that we really need, to know about, And she was a great woman, very great woman.
It makes me happy, glad, just to know that there was somebody that was watching out for me to make it possible for me to be able to go where I wanted to go, not to have the discrimination, even though it's alive and well, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So I feel the privilege and honor just to be here today. I'm having a wonderful time.
It's important to learn exactly where we come from to go forward, and I'm just appreciative of the opportunity to be here today and share these moments with my kids and my wife. My kids are 9, 5, and 1. I know back in the day when I used to do stuff like this, I didn't understand it until I got older. So I'm just hoping to, get them involved as much as possible so that, when they do get older, they can understand what I was trying to teach them or what I was trying to show them as far as, Black history.
There is water everywhere. She had to cross the water by feet, so most enslaved people did not know how to swim. There's a story that Tubman was crossing, I think it's Skeleton Creek, which is just north of here, and there were some gentlemen with her. They didn't want to walk across. It was about 10 feet wide, so she was like, well, I'm going to go. And she started walking, and the water was rising and rising and rising. It got to her neck. She kept going, and it started to drop. So once she made it to the other side, she said, if I can make it, you can too. So again, she never learned how to swim. She didn't have any formal education, but all the skills she learned down here in South Dorchester County served her very well on the Underground Railroad.
Throughout this whole experience, I've learned that Harriet Tubman's, her experience trying to free slaves wasn't easy, and I know that she was really hardworking, and I really appreciate all of her hard work that she's done because I wouldn't be here today.
You read about it in history books and all that, you taught in school about Harriet Tubman, but to actually be at the site and actually feel it, actually experience it and see it, it's great, it's inspiring.
I want to say that I think we had a very great tour today. Learning so much about Harriet Tubman. There's a sort of an added respect that we have for this woman who did so much to get slaves or enslaved people free. It was a great turnout. We had a beautiful day, and it's just our small way of trying to make African American history alive and to bring it to our people, and particularly our children, so that we won't forget the sacrifices that so many made to get us where we are today. We still have to keep pushing, and that's what this tour will help us to ensure that we do as a community. So I'm just glad that we had a wonderful day. Of course, I always want to thank our sponsors and everybody else that made this possible. And the tour guides. We had some great guides, so it's a good day.